Here we are for Game 2 of the Griffle Ball World Series. If you missed the action, the GasHouse Gorillas won 7-0 behind the arm of Jim Tucker, who threw a no-hitter. And unfortunately, in Nate Bryant's career 100th game, he got no hit. But here he is in his 101st career GBL game. Ryan Gallagher on the mound. First pitch, ball one. Gallagher this postseason, 0-1 in 3 innings pitched with a 6.67 ERA. So this might be the Stallionaires' chance to get a hold of him. First swings right through one for strike number 1. No, that's just a live. Yeah, this is the one we want to hear. 2-1 the count now. Thanks. Nate in the last game, 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 Ks. Fouls one off. Count now 2-2. GasHouse has an early 1-0 lead here in the GBL World Series in a best-of-7. Ratchek gets up, can't get there, so Nate singles the left, and Rat got on his high horse but couldn't get there. Kuna. Yeah. So just like that, after getting no hit in the first game of the World Series, Nate leads off game number 2 with a single. Don't never let down your guard. But when you touch my hand and talk that talk, I got a line in my lead and I wobble. We've never got that. We're ready to go here. Man on first base. Stallionaires got their first hit of the GBL World Series, and here's Matt Kuna. First pitch, ball 1. Kuna in game 1, 0 for 3 with a walk. A little low for ball number 2. 2-0 the count. Strike. That was a strike. Thank you. 1-1. Can't tell that angle. Kuna fouls one behind the plate for strike number 2. It's count now 1-2. I got it right that time, right? Thanks, Bogus. Next pitch. Gallagher strikes out Kuna swinging. Good pitch from Ryan. That's a first out of the game number 2. And up next, missed game number 1. Here is David Kunapasic. Spin the sunflower seeds at the plate. First pitch to him. Ball 1. Just a bit inside. Almost hit the broken part of the arm of the lawn chair. Very close. Kunapasic had to make sure it was actually broken. Strike 1. Right down the middle. Couldn't swing. Count now 1-1. Ooh. He went on that one. Tried to hold up at the last second, but just couldn't. So count now 1-2. And after getting a leadoff single, Gallagher looking good here. Ooh, just missed the outside corner. Now 2-2. Looks like a good breaking pitch from Gallagher. Swings through one for the second out of the inning. And after a single to lead off the top of the first, Gallagher gets the next 2 batters to strike out. And we're going to the bottom of the first, no score.
Damn, Rat, you deleted our playlist out of here real quick.
And starting for the Stallionaires here in game number 2 is David Kunapasic. Kunapasic on the mound in this postseason. He's 0-0. 6 innings pitched with a 4.17 ERA. Yeah. 1 walk and 3 strikeouts for the 2015 reliever of the year in his rookie season. And we'll be back after he gets a couple of warm-up pitches for the bottom of the first. Ready to go here in the bottom of the first. Kunapasic to Gallagher for ball number 1. Good pitch, hits the lower half of the lawn chair for strike 1. Gallagher swings through run there for strike 2. So the count out quickly 1-2. Little high, 2-2.
Come prepared. Bring in a pen.
I think some good fun at the plate between Gallagher and the Stallionaires bench. It's count out 2-2. 3-2.
I'm not a pen sealer.
We'll see.
Gallagher gets a hold of one. That has great play by Nate out and right. As he gets 2 feet in to make the out and robs Ryan Gallagher of a leadoff home run for the GasHouse Gorillas. Play by the 2015 Gold Hands winner.
I knew it was coming.
That was routine.
Yeah, that was easy.
And it looks like Nate Bryant was pointing right behind me at Ryan Vogus.
Yeah,
The runner-up for the 2015 Gold Hands Award.
Sorry about it, buddy.
Next up for GasHouse is Jeremy Radishak. First pitch to him, ball 1. Second pitch, Radishak gets a hold of it, hits the tree for a single. If the tree wasn't there, because that was a hot shot, opposite field, that would have been a home run. So the tree...
Damn it. Gotta get off this field. Nah, dude, the tree's killing me.
The tree finally takes a home run away from Radishak, as many righties in the league have done so in the past. So, count 1-1 here to Tucker, the man on first.
I got Buzz. I got Michael Floyd in the 16th.
2-1.
Yeah. I feel like that's pretty solid.
Can't be a symmetrical field.
Man on first base, 1 out, bottom of the first. 3-1 the count. Swings through 1 for strike 2. Good breaking pitch by Kunapasic. It's count now 3-2 here to Tucker. 4-2, just a little bit high. And a man on first, 1 out in the bottom of the first. 18 people here for the park today, joining the World Series. And Kunapasic walks Tucker, so they're now a man on first and second for Ryan Gallagher. His first at-bat earlier in the inning. Hit one's toward right center.
Has a lot of people probably end up starting.
And Nate Bryan robbed him of a solo home run. So he's got a man on first and second here with 1 out. Double here will bring in 1. Give the GasHouse an early lead. Swings through 1 for strike number 1. It's a count now 0-1.
What am I doing? I'm flustered right now.
Fouls one off. It's 0-2. So Kunapasic ahead of Gallagher here on the count. 1-2. Trying to make him chase on that one.
Yeah, the button and
Chase pitch there. Count now 1-2. Almost went. Looks like he didn't. So it's 2-2. Almost hit the bottom of the lawn chair as well.
He told me to sign it.
3-2.
I don't know where the green ones are.
4-2. After getting at 0-2, it's been 4 straight balls here from Kunapasic. The man on first and second with 1
I
out.
already signed it.
Game 2.
That was the first one.
Oh, whatever, dude.
Come on, dude. Come on, son. Why'd I even come?
4-2 here.
All right.
Just misses as he walks another batter to load the bases. And up next for the GasHouse Gorillas, here is Jeremy Radishak. The last time he had the bases loaded, in game number 1, he had a grand slam. So David Kunapasic looking to make sure history doesn't repeat itself as he tries to get out of this jam he's got himself in. Bases loaded, 1 out. Radishak got to play. First pitch to him. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Next pitch. Rat swings that one out of zone. 1-1. Rat looks like he was trying to take that one opposite field. 2-1 the count now. Another high fastball. Rat gets a hold of one for a single. And the GasHouse Gorillas are going to get on top early. It is now 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. And up next for the GasHouse Gorillas here is Jim Tucker. His last plate appearance, he walked. So first pitch here to Tucker. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Bases are still loaded here in the bottom of the first in game 2. 2-0 the count. 3-0. Kunapasic not happy right now. 3-0 the count as the GasHouse Gorillas have the bases loaded here. 1 run has already scored. And GasHouse leads 1-0 here. Let's see if they can increase their lead here in the bottom of the first. 4-0. Tuck probably taking all the way here. Good take, but Kunapasic throws a strike on the high part of the lawn chair. So 4-1. Another strike there. Make it 4-2. Kunapasic fighting his way back here to a full count with the bases loaded. Looks like he's just trying to get Tucker to swing at one and miss or put it in play for an out. Next pitch. Walks him, so that's the second run of the game come across the plate, and that is Tucker's second walk. And it's now 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. And up next for the GasHouse Gorillas, here is Ryan Gallagher. Did we just lose walk-up music? Oh. Bases loaded still. 2-0. Gallagher swings through one on the inside part of the lawn chair for strike one. Good pitch by Kunapasic. He slaps one out to right, but it looks like Nate's going to be there for the second out of the inning. Almost ran into the pole. But minimal damage done. The GasHouse Gorillas get on top first. It's 2-0 going into the second. Here we are in the top of the second. GasHouse in the last half got 2 runs, one off a single by Radishak and one off a walk by Jim Tucker. So the GasHouse Gorillas have a 2-0 lead in the second inning of Game 2 of the World Series. Already leading the series 1-0. Nicely, we are ready to go. Up next for the Stallionaires, here is John Reyna. First pitch to Reyna. Ball 1. A little low and inside there. That hit. Count now 1-1. Hit the outer half of the strike zone. Oh, took a little bit off that one, making John Reyna look funny. 1-2 the count. 2-2, a little bit outside. Can't tell me how my team looks. Count now 2-2. Three and 2. He wanted to go around but didn't. Good call by Reyna at the plate. He might be coming with another fastball here. He does. 4-2. We'll see if Reyna can get the leadoff walk to get a man on base here for the Stallionaires. Down 2-0. Middle as Gallagher strikes out Reyna. And up next for the Stallionaires, Nate Bryan. So 1 out here in the top of the second. First pitch to Bryan. Fouls one behind the lawn chair. First strike, number 1. 0-1 the count. 1-2, but didn't. Good take there. 1-1 the count. And I'm pretty sure Nate has been wearing this hat all year. Grey Cups hat. 2-1. 3-1.
I was thinking.
Count 3-1 here to Nate. Nobody on, 1 out here in the top of the second. Nate Bryan throws a wiffle ball at the photographer. 3-1. 4-1. Nowhere close to the strike zone there. Hit concrete before he even thought about the lawn chair. It's count now 4-1. And he walks them. So the Stallionaires got a guy on base here. Up next for the Stallionaires, here's the manager, Matt Kuna. His first at bat. Strikeout swinging. First pitch gets a hold of one for a single. So now a man on first and second with 1 out. And up next for the Stallionaires, here is David Kunapasic. Oh, God.
You didn't give me enough time to take a picture of this. Go, Daddy. Stay hot.
So man on first and second, 1 out. Kunapasic takes ball 1. High and inside. Looks like it almost hit him on the elbow. That hit. Good pitch by Gallagher. It hits the outer part of the lawn chair. Kunapasic fouls one off there, and it almost hits the media crew. Let's count out 1-2. Kunapasic staying alive. Count out 1-2, 2-2.
Right now.
2-2 the count. Staying alive. Fouls off another one. Count will stay at 2-2. Comes the next pitch from Gallagher. Doesn't go around. Ball 3. Good take by Kunapasic. Good pitchers. Tell me about it. So man on first and second, 1 out here in the top of the second. Count 3-2 to Kunapasic. Let's see if he can drive in the runner at second. Ooh, takes a little bit off of it. And Gallagher strikes out Kunapasic for the second out of the inning. And we're going to the bottom of the second. GasHouse Gorillas 2, Stallionaires 0. And here we are in the bottom of the second. Here is Jeremy Radishak. Radishak in today's game. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI single. First pitch, a little bit high for ball number 1. Outer part of the plate there as Rat tries to slap it the other way. So fouls it off for strike 1. Pitch after that. Hits the foam on the lawn chair for ball number 2. Count now 2-1. Radishak gets a hold of one. Will it have enough? It will not. As it looks like it landed for a triple. Double. As it landed for a double. Very close to a triple out in left center. So Rat leads off the bottom of the second with a double. And up next for the GasHouse Gorillas, here is Jim Tucker. Tucker so far in today's game. 0 for 0 with an RBI. Flails at one there for strike 1. Good pitch by Kunapasic. Tucker tries the same thing again, gets a hold of one, but fouls it off into the grass. Fouls off another one, so count's still 0-2 as the first 3 pitches, Tucker's swinging. Not at that one, so the count now 1-2. First ball to Tucker, so 1-2. 2-2. A little bit low. A couple of good takes by Jim Tucker. In case you didn't know, Jim Tucker threw a no-hitter in Game 1 against the Stallionaires. 5 innings, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks. Count now 3-2 here to Tucker. What'd you do?
Come on, dude.
Tucker slaps another one at it. Another foul ball, so the count will stay at 3-2. In front of a crowd of 18 here for game 2. Gets a hold of one down the third base line, but it goes just foul.
First base line.
Thank you. First base line.
So first picture.
So count now 3-2 still.
As soon as I said that, a mosquito flew in my eye. Is that your new Twitter pin?
Ooh, 4-2 now.
It might be.
Tucker after going now 0-2.
Yeah. Not the most
Tucker draws a walk after being down 0-2, so now a man on first and second. Nobody out here for Ryan Gallagher. Lead 'em, boys. Yeah. Hold on. Gallagher batting lefty for this at-bat. First pitch. High for ball number 1. GasHouse has a 2-0 lead here. Gets a hold of one, but just foul down the first base line. That would have been another 3-run shot for Ryan Gallagher as he had one in the first game. But pops him up. Can Kunapasic get there? No, not even close. Just a little too far here. So the count now 0-2 here to Gallagher. Stallionaires trying to get the first out here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch. Ball 1. 1-2 the count.
The whole group are just me.
Gallagher gets a hold of one, but Nate Bryan is in a perfect position to make the play for the first out of the inning. So that'll be scored as a ground out there. So a man on first and second still here for Radishak. Led off the inning with a double. Let's see if he can get another double here to the opposite field to bring another run in for the GasHouse Gorillas. First pitch. Ball 1. Kunapasic not happy on the mound. Looks like he's just missing by a couple of inches. Got one there, and Nate mishandles it as the ball looks like it was kind of busted. It was.
Go to the same side. That was his complaint that you went on this side.
So the bases are now loaded here.
That's a warning.
Would you give that a single or an error because it broke?
That's fair. Next at bat.
So the bases loaded here for Jim Tucker here in the bottom of the second. The GasHouse Gorillas got the bases loaded once again. That ball looks like it is unsalvageable as Kunopasek throws it into the grass in right field. First pitch to Tucker. Good pitch. Riley outside part of the plate for strike one. Swings through a high pitch for strike number 2. So count now 0-2. Next pitch. 1-2. Trying to get him to chase there. And Nate can't hang on as Tucker hits one right at him for a single. So it is now 3-0.
How many outs?
GasHouse Grills in the bottom of the second. Base is still loaded. 1 out here. And up next for the GasHouse Grills, here's Ryan Gallagher. What happened to that? Where'd go, this guy? Over there? Oh, he's taking pictures still. Yeah. So the base is loaded once again. GasHouse Grill is delivered. Make it 3-0. Gallagher just misses it. And Kunopasek gets himself out of another jam. Minimal damage done. So we're going to the top of the third. GasHouse 3, Stallionaires 0. There you go. 2-1 the count now here tonight.
Gotta hit that one out.
3-1. 1 out here, nobody on in the top of the third. GasHouse up 3-0. 4-1 the count. Good eye by Nate as that one broke away from the lawn chair.
You said that so sassy.
Oh, thanks. Oh, as Nate swings through one, and the bat goes out to Rat, and he's going to field it for no outs because that doesn't count. So the count is now 4-2.
Have yourself an inning, Nate.
Pretty sure we've seen Nate do that before.
He's not out? Oh, shit.
So the count full here to Nate Ryan with 1 out in the top of the third. Swings through one, and a 1-2 inning for the GasHouse Gorillas as we're going to the bottom of the third, same score. It looks like there's going to be a pitching change. Looks like Matt Kuna is going to come in for David Kunopasek. Kunopasek in 2 innings gave up 3 runs. So Kuna looking to hold the GasHouse Gorillas to just 3 here and give his team a chance here in Game 2. So far, Matt Kuna in the playoffs. In 8 innings pitched, he is 2-0 with a 0.63 ERA with 2 walks and 13 strikeouts, but is 0-for-1 in save opportunities. If you recall, came in for a save opportunity against the Nighttime Ninjas, and the first pitch, Ethan Arve took deep to tie the game. But other than that, that is the only run Kuna has allowed this playoffs, as he's been a dominant force on the mound for the Stallionaires.
I can't go on my phone and check because there's no way.
How's the photography going? It's good. If you come to the park, you might as well just have yourself a job. So here we go. Leading off here in the bottom of the third, here's Jeremy Radishak. Rat today, 3 for 4 with 2 singles and a double and 1 RBI. First pitch, ball 1. Rat gets a hold of a fastball from Kuna, but hits it right at Nate Bryan for the first out of the inning. Up next for the GasHouse Gorillas, here is Jim Tucker. Tucker today, 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs and 3 walks. Very patient at the plate here today for Jim Tucker, as the first pitch from Kuna is high for ball 1. Second pitch, swings that one a little bit out of zone, but a lot of good heat on it, so it's 1-1. Good pitch from Kuna again, bringing the heat. Now it's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Last time we checked, he was 105 on the gun. 2-2 the count. Watch out for the Periscope feed. Count now 2-2 here to Tuck. Swings through one for the second out of the inning. So 1-2 inning for the Stallionaires in the bottom of the third, and we're going to the top of the fourth. GasHouse still leads 3-0. Well, there's going to be a pitching change here as Gallagher allowed a couple of hits in the 3 innings he pitched, but a good performance. What? Music, he said.
Trying.
He's trying.
You guys know
So a good performance by Gallagher. As he gives him no runs on 2 hits in 3 innings of work. And here comes the 2014 reliever of the season. Had a rough regular season. Has a good playoffs. We'll be back in just a moment as Radishak takes a couple of. Here we are in the top of the 4th inning. New pitcher for the GasHouse Gorillas. Here is Jeremy Radishak. So far this postseason, Radishak hasn't allowed a single run. We'll see if the Stallionaires can change that. As the first pitch completely misses the lawn chair for ball number 1. Kuna gets a hold of one as Gallagher lays out and grabs it as there goes the bat toss into the tree and it falls. So,
why doesn't he move his feet?
so a quick first out for Radishak. As up next for the Stallionaires, here is David Kunopasek.
He is literally thinking of something else.
Little delayed reaction there from Gallagher out in the field. And the first pitch to Dave here. Strike 1, good pitch. Count 0-1.
And it stayed like that. It was like Antonio Freeman fucking 3 day.
Tries with a fastball there. Ball 1, a little bit outside. Kunopasek trying to get something going here for the Stallionaires here in game number 2 as they're down 3-0. Just fouls one off. Just gets a piece of it. 1-2 the count. Fouls one off. Stays alive here. Count will remain the same. Radishak having a good postseason so far after struggling on the mound in the regular season. As he swings at a high one. I don't even know how he got a hold of that. And he slices it foul into the right field grass. It's the count, still 1-2. A little line out to Gallagher for the second out of the inning. As Radishak gets a 1-2 inning, and we're going to the bottom of the 4th, same score. And here we are to go in the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the GasHouse Gorillas, here's Ryan Gallagher. First pitch, just a little bit outside for ball number 1 as Kuna tried to get in the chase. 2-0 now. Good fastball. Gallagher being very patient at the plate against Kuna. Blows one right by him for strike number 1. As Gallagher was just a little bit late. Count out 2-1. High fastball as Gallagher does a little spin around at the plate. Kuna's throwing it so hard. He's switching mid at bat. Count 2-2. Almost went on that one, but it doesn't matter as it hits the outside part of the strike zone. And he strikes out Gallagher looking for the first out of the inning. And up next for the GasHouse Gorillas, here is Jeremy Radishak. So far, Kuna's faced 3 batters, got all 3 of them out. And make that 4 for 4 for Kuna as he has another 1-2 inning. And we're going in the top of the 5th. Stallionaires need 3 to tie and 4 to take the lead. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything sucks. You don't really know why.
Here we are in the top of the 5th. GasHouse Gorillas 2 outs away from going up 2-0 in the series, and a lead off for the Stallionaires. Here's John Reyna, swings at a slider a little bit out of the zone. For strike 1. Oh, great slider there. Looks like it was going to hit Reyna, but just dives in the middle of the lawn chair for strike number 2. And I'm pretty sure John Reyna is cussing at the wiffle ball. Count it 0-2 here. Fastball there, and another bat toss for the Stallionaires. And they're 2 for 2 in bat tosses. As Radishak strikes out Reyna for the first out of the inning. And up next, Stallionaires. Here is Nate Bryan. First pitch. Just misses the inside part of the lawn chair for ball number 1.
Orange. That's orange as well. Sorry.
So the Stallionaires have 1 out to work with. They got to get 3 runs across. Second pitch, ball 2. Count 2-0. So Nate's probably going to have a good pitch to hit here.
You know one?
Very nice. Next pitch from Radishak. Just misses again. 3-0 the count now. Oh, good slider. As Nate was looking at the tree when he swung at that one. So the count now 3-1. Four and one now. Nate hoping to see that pitch again. But walks. So the second batter of the inning gets on base. Yeah. And up next for the Stallionaires with a man on. Here is Matt Kuna.
Baby, cool, baby, when I see you break it down, I like you do, baby, you do, baby. Papa told me, boy.
Playoffs. Dude, no, I'm definitely taking that one away. I think I'm betting like 70.076 right now. Not even in the ones, dude, so I can't talk.
All right, so man on first base, one out here in the top of the fifth. Here's Matt Kuna. 1-2, but it was just a little bit high for ball one.
He had like a 42 inning.
And the second pitch from Rat. 1-2 as well, but good eye there from Kuna. As the count now 2-0. Rat fell behind the last batter. 3-0. As he was in this position before, he walked him. So let's see if Kuna can get on base here to bring up Kuna Pasic and get the tying run at the plate. 4-0. Let's see if he's going to swing at this one if it's a good pitch. Count now 4-0. Doesn't look like he's going to be swinging at all. And he walks them, so Rat walks the last two batters as David Kunapasic is the tying run at the lawn chair. Big moment here for the rookie. Man on first and second, one out. First pitch. Good slider from Radishak. Gets right in the middle of the plate for strike one. Fastball. Low and outside for ball number one. Count 1-1. Did you say no? Just no.
What's the Sunday Night Football game?
It's a regular season game. 1-1. Here's the third pitch of the at-bat. Just hits the lower corner of the lawn chair for strike two. As he's down to his last strike. Gets a hold of the slider to fouls it off. Count still 1-2. Hits him. 2-2-1.
Feldy style.
Yeah, that was a Feldy apology.
Sweet pick.
As Radishak.
That's as close of a close-up as I've ever seen.
2-2. 2-2-1. Count 2-2-1 here. Man on first and second. 3-2-1. That pitch almost hit him as well. So the Stallionaires have something going here. As Rat throws a slider for the last out of the game, and a third bat toss for the Stallionaires, and it gets stuck in the tree. But the GasHouse Gorillas win 3-0 in Game 2 of the GBL World Series. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and Griffle out.